about your training leash. This is a slip lead, just a normal slip lead, but it has a little safety on it. So if you put it on like a regular slip lead, you take your little tab, you cinch it down, and your little safety will hook to your dog's regular flat buckle collar. And you can use it like the slip lead, okay? But this is a 2-in-1 leash, and it will turn into a head halter for you. So if you have it on like a slip lead, you're going to want to pull out this, and to me the easiest way, you can leave that safety clipped if you want, is to pull this way back. You're going to make 2 loops. I don't know if you just saw what I did. Okay, so it's the slip lead. You find the little S hook and you pull it. So now that you got 2 loops, okay? You got your front loop, your back loop, and then your tail, okay? So I want you to think tail, neck, nose. Tail, neck, nose. So you're going to put this around the neck and then this over the nose. Okay? And when you pull it all together, it all is going to fall into the right spot on your dog. You might have to adjust it a little bit, but you'll have this part on the nose, that part on the neck, and then you're going to cinch this back down. You don't want it tight on there, because if you make it tight, then that's always going to put pressure on your dog's nose. And this is how we're going to communicate with your dog, is through a pressure release training system. So you want this when you're not tugging on it or pulling, you want this to have just a little bit of play, like maybe an inch right there before the stopper, okay? And then you got to make sure that your safety is still just attached to your flat buckle. Just on there with the tag. Okay, so that's how we put it on. If you see up underneath, that's where your little S hook is. It should be right in the middle. And when this is fitted on there right, this is going to be right on the back of the neck, and you got about 1 inch of play in there. Okay? I'm going to show you how to put this on a regular dog. This dog didn't put up much of a fight. When you go to first put this training leash on a dog, a lot of different things are going to happen. Most of them are going to paw at it. Some of them are going to roll and try to get it off their nose like that. I've seen them gator roll. I've seen them try to bite at the leash, back away from it, pull away from it. It's amazing, some of the different things. Some of them act really, really nutty as soon as you put that on their nose. But all you got to do is condition them to it just for a little bit, and they get used to that sensation on their nose. But it is kind of crazy, some of the different responses we get from this. When you first put it on your dog, you want to make sure that they don't learn. Some dogs are really quick with getting their dew claw and trying to flip it off. When you put it on, put a little bit of pressure upward on this leash if they start pulling on it. Just enough to make it where they can't just flick it off. You don't want to put a lot of pressure. If originally you're going to just put the pressure of about the weight of a water bottle, okay? Now if they're acting crazy and really fighting hard, then you have to kind of match that intensity to make sure that the nose piece stays on. But the minute they stop thrashing around, you're going to let go of that pressure, okay? Because we want them to understand, hey, the minute I quit fighting this, then that pressure on my nose goes away and this isn't too bad. Okay? So we're going to get out a real dog and show you what this is going to look like. Okay, so I got Scooby here. Scooby's never had this type of training leash put on him. So I'm going to just put it on the slip lead. And I'm going to click the safety to this regular flat buckle. Stand up, Scoop, so we can see. Okay? So, looking for that little S-hook is right here. Gonna make that other little loop in the leash. Keep pulling until I make it big enough. Come on. Okay, and it slides up over his nose. Once I get over his nose, then I pull the tail. Okay? And that's, come on Scoop, stand up. And he's not fighting. I really thought he would fight it more. I wanted to show you what you would do if he fought. But Scooby's a pretty good champ here. He's doing really good with it. So that was an easy dog. And you see the little S-hooks underneath? This is on the back. I got my safety on it. Oh, there he goes. He's starting to fall a little bit. And I would just put a little pressure up when he does that. And when he's not pawing, I'm not putting any pressure. So I'm going to go find a more difficult dog. Break.